Okay, as I was on my way home from work today, I was made aware of a certain group of people I thought had died off either last year or 2017. And these pathetic idiots are people who are clinging on to this desperate hope that Hillary Clinton will be president one day. The never Bernies, the the Democrat purists, as in these people who think he has to be a Democrat 100% of the time, 24/7. He these people, liberal purists is what I'm going to call them, liberal purists or Dem purists, Democrat purists, who expect, and they're still holding on to this, we can still get a female president. Are you fucking kidding me? Identity politics died in 2016. 2016 was where I'm asking people to vote for me because I'm a woman. Identity politics breathed its last breath and then died. And there are people that going, and I understand people are going, well, if the electoral college didn't exist, she would be president. That is true. However, it still exists, and she lost because of the Electoral College. And by the way, I do in favor of getting rid of the Electoral College. The Electoral College was created in the 1780s, back when, like, at maximum 90% of the country was illiterate. They couldn't read, so they couldn't vote. So, it served its electoral college has served its purpose. Now 99% of Americans can read except for our president. It's time to get rid of it and let the millions of people choose their presidents instead of 500 of them. 500 plus, whatever. That's an oligarchy, not true democracy. But anyway, back to what I was saying. There are people that are just as like, he's never been a Democrat. So what? Trump was flip flopping between Democrat and Republican and Independent until he finally decided, fuck it, I'll just be Republican so I can inflate my massive ego and be president and cut my own taxes. These never Bernie bros, these liberal purists who demand 100% perfection, and there's this one bitch who on Facebook that was like, well, the NRA endorsed him. So what? First of all, I doubt that. Second of all, Bernie can't control who endorses him. Just like, even though the Triple K endorsed Trump, he doesn't control them. Although Donald Trump did, like, hey Japan, could you endorse me to get the Nobel Peace Prize? It would be so appreciated. Oh, you're still mad about the Pearl Harbor thing? The Pearl Harbor comment? Oh, well, fuck you. I still remember Pearl Harbor. Anyway, I just love Alec Baldwin as Donald Trump, by the way. You people are pathetic. Hillary, this Hillary lost. I get it, electoral college, but it still exists, and it's still going to exist in 2020. She lost. You know when was the last time someone lost, became a candidate and lost, 4 years later, ran against the same guy and won? 1840. William Henry Harrison ran as a Whig against Democrat Martin Van Buren and lost in 1836. And then in 1840, he ran against Martin Van Buren and won. That was the last time it happened. Hillary running against Donald Trump in 2020 after losing to him in 2016 is about as stupid as Adlai Stevenson running against Dwight D. Eisenhower in 1956 after losing to Dwight D. Eisenhower in 1952. No, we do not need a rematch. What we need to do is elect progressives like Bernie, or if you are just so determined to continue this identity politics bullshit, we need to elect a woman, a people of color, the possibly Native American, then support the possibly Native American Elizabeth Warren, who I think should be Bernie Sanders' vice presidential pick. Because Sanders is, he's in his 70s. If he wins, he'll be inaugurated at 79. And if, say, the war should happen, it'll be up to Elizabeth Warren to step up. We'll have a female president, or at least a first female vice president. It's a start. But people, stop. Hillary will never be president. She will go down in history as our first lady in the 90s, Senator of New York, Secretary of State under Obama, and the first woman to actually gain the nomination for the Democratic Party. But she will never be president. She won't. She's too corporate. She's too establishment. She is actually for Wall Street liking her. She's like, I want everyone to like me, including Wall Street. Bernie Sanders is like, nope, they're not going to like me. And I'm like, that's what I want. I want to bring back the FDR and Kennedy mystique. FDR was so popular, they elected him 4 times. And Bernie Sanders, who was born during that time, he's a social democrat. I just love him. I don't understand people who hold on to the establishment, the Hillary, these liberal purists can fuck off. Fuck off. Hillary will never be president. Just accept it. And neither will Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris is a cop. She always supports the cops. And she recently lied saying, yeah, I smoked weed in college listening to Tupac and Snoop Dogg. You graduated college in 1986 and you became an attorney in 1989. Tupac and Snoop Dogg released their albums in the 1990s. Kamala Harris is basically doing the same thing of Hillary Clinton's Pokemon Go to the polls, talking to millennials, like trying to be hip with us. Ugh. Hillary is against Medicare for all. Bernie is for it. So why the fuck would I want to be with Hillary, who lost? Save that just for y'all. Tell me, give me one good reason. What good has Hillary done other than what she did, I think, for literacy for kids when she was in the White House? What good has she done? What has she done? She is establishment. I don't want establishment. I want progressives. I want Bernie. Bernie want Kenobi. You're our only hope. So any of you who are saying, never Bernie, or it's like, I'll vote for a third party, shame on you. Fuck you. Shame on you. I'm gonna go do something else. Calm the fuck down. Fuck. Yeah, my foot has fallen asleep, so I'm gonna go walk around for a second. So I want everyone to stay out there, stay progressive, vote for Bernie, and as always, may the force be with you.
The force will be with you, always.